I never thought I'd have to make a call-out post or drama-related video so early into my, like, resurgence on the internet, but I think I do, because what I've found is absolutely, like, just abhorrently stupid and quite honestly embarrassing. It all started with somebody I subscribed to called Bree Draws. You should totally go subscribe to her, by the way, she's awesome. Making a post about Soph the Nefco allegations and going over them, and then I found that it was her reacting to this video by the name Saith. I'm calling him Saith just for the sake of it. And I went to go watch the video myself before watching her video, and honestly, I am so glad I did, because that video was just a dumpster fire of absolutely nothing, like a nothing burger, and it's just so bad. If he was rage baiting, I think he definitely succeeded personally. I have never been so rage baited before, and if that was his goal, then it totally worked. He starts off the video by saying, disclaimer, this is for educational purposes, but then goes on to make fun of Soph for her content and what she posts and the specific movie that she made before getting into any of the allegations. By the way, if you're planning on making a call-out post, that is not how you do it, because it just shows that you are immature and don't know, like, how to make a call-out post, and it's not a good look on you either as a person, because it just shows that your priorities are not on the victims in the situation, and rather on making fun of the person you're accusing, you know? Saith then goes on to make serious allegations over her public social media accounts. The screen recording shows her Instagram, and it's just not that great, because if you're trying to show evidence, maybe slow the F down. Like, I was trying to watch the video. When I was watching the video for the first time, I literally could not see where he was pointing to, because he was going way too fast. And the picture that he screenshotted completely blurred, so there's literally no context to it whatsoever than just part of it was not blurred, so there was no telling whether or not that specific post was sexual, because you literally could not tell. I'm editing Cherry here. I just took a look at her Instagram myself, and there's nothing. Literally, if there's suggestive artwork and I'm missing it, then tell me, but there's legit nothing there that could constitute for suggestive artwork. Maybe then just like a couple of gore posts that are blurred, but there's literally nothing there. He then goes on to talk about how Soph kills non-consenting children and infants, and I'm not a Soph the Nefco fan. I'm not like a diehard defender, so I cannot like confirm nor deny this, but the evidence that he did show, literally nothing.
And you know, she even had some rich say how much she wanted to beat up and murder a kid in a fucking love streak.
I feel like it's necessary, but anyway, I was walking, and because I was that day, we were actually so edgy. So this kid, he looks at me, and he says to the person on the phone, like, there's a cat girl with a jealousy backpack, a big fluffy tail, and a baseball bat. And the edgy reaction, I fucking stopped like an anime character in my tracks. My back turned in, and I just paused. And then he goes, she just stopped in the middle of the road. And then I got a little confused, because I was like, myself on the sidewalk. and then I just continued walking. Like, I have that kind of, like, I feel it on my face. The expression is fucking anime protagonist, like a shadow over my eyes. And I was holding out the urge to say fuck off, but I just kept walking, and then went meow, I'm walking late, and then meow, and I just kept walking. It was the weirdest experience. I turned so into killer cat, so she gets wrong. Imagine, I just goes,
Literally, that is not okay whatsoever. Cosplaying in public is embarrassing, and wanting to fucking murder a kid over his disregard over it is more humiliating.
You see, Saith, when she's talking about wanting to, quote unquote, kill a child, she's not actually serious. You know that, right? I don't know if you're like blind and deaf to tone, but she did not mean that in any serious way. The evidence you gave does not help you whatsoever, like at all. So yes, while she did say that, what she said, it was a joke, and not meant to be taken seriously, you know? I struggle with tone myself, but even then, I could tell that that was a joke, you know? I'm not going to go over about the entirety of his first half of the video where he makes fun of Soph's videos and content, but he does show this very important, in air quotes, evidence of this joke she made. I'm just gonna show it right up on the screen here.
If you motherfuckers do not subscribe to my second channel and give me 1,000 subscribers here, I'm going to find you, kidnap you, bleach your hair, dye it bright pink, Gorilla Glue bright pink handmade neko ears onto your head, rip your clothes off, put you in a maid outfit, and dunk you in the middle of a high school full of unintelligent, underdeveloped, insecure teenagers in broad daylight, and ruin your reputation and make you known as neko boy or girl or non-binary. I don't know. This is a threat. Be warned.
What he fails to mention about this particular short or video that Soph made is that she didn't make it when she was 18. She made it when she was 16, and he's taking this video way too seriously when it was so very clearly a joke. I'm sorry. If you're trying to make like allegations against somebody, like even in this scenario when they're not that good, then you gotta really think about what's a joke and what's serious. And even if it's a joke, the joke isn't that serious. It's not that big of a joke. It's not like she's telling her subscribers, her teenage audience, that I'm going to put you as a teen. She's not saying I'm gonna put you the teenager in a high school in a maid outfit. No. She just said that she was gonna put her subscribers in a maid outfit and in a high school. There was no age joke about her subscribers specifically. The only age joke that you can make here is the hypothetical high schoolers seeing somebody in a maid outfit, which is not that serious, I fear.
Danger Trust got in private group chat she engages a lot in. This is where it gets interesting. As she gets comfortable in that group chat, she shows her second personality. Oh, if you don't know, Soph herself literally proclaims she has a borderline personality disorder, and you will see very soon she indeed does have it. Which basically where she acts edgy, biddle-larping is basically trying to act like a pedophile for the fun of it, even though it's not really funny at all. And her weird biddle-larp messages keep getting progressively worse and worse.
Whenever we talk about evidence when it comes to groomers, sexual abusers, etc., I never enjoy Discord screenshots. I don't like Discord screenshots, and the majority of this guy's evidence is Discord screenshots. So you're gonna have to take everything with a grain of salt that I think that these are fake. And it's not just me who thinks these are fake. Fellow commentary YouTuber Graceful also thinks they're fake. And I would not be surprised if they were fake, that if he is making these up, because they just seem so out of character for Soph, that just so out of the blue. And they're also Discord screenshots. It is very easy for you to change your profile picture and your display name in order to act like someone else on the internet. Using somebody's BPD is not evidence, I fear. That is ableist and just wrong. What? Why would we be guys, why are we using BPD as evidence for someone being a groomer? Hello? Are we okay, guys? Safe. This is genuinely like the worst evidence you have in this entire 20-minute video. I'm just beside myself because I have never seen anybody use somebody's mental disorder as evidence for grooming allegations, or just allegations period, because that's not reliable evidence. I'm sorry, especially not in this case, because he literally does nothing with this evidence, because he literally just says, oh yeah, by the way, Soph has BPD, because that's totally the reason why, because she has BPD. Yeah. And another reason why I think these Discord screenshots are faked entirely is because later in the video he will go on to show screenshots of Soph trying to talk someone out of being in a pedophilic relationship. That just does not match these screenshots at all. And again, it is very easy to fake Discord screenshots. Just keep that in mind if you go on to watch that video. The so-called not safe for work art Soph, in quotes, Soph made was not actually made by Soph. It was made by one of Nekazuna's friends in order to harass Soph, to make Soph look bad. That is what you failed to, do your research. You failed to do your research. That is a mistake on your part, and I believe that it was intentional on your part because of just everything you've been saying in this entire video so far. Also, don't get me started on this dude's friend, because not only are the Discord screenshots that he's showing absolutely terrible evidence, but he immediately goes on to start dogpiling on Star KD. The victim in this situation, this quote-unquote situation. Now, okay, I'm not going to say anything about Star KD and Nekazuna and Soph's inner situation, in quotes, because A, I don't know anything about it. This is the first time I'm ever hearing about it. And B, it's really none of my business because most of this is actually private information and not public information. So if you want to know about it, I would suggest going on to find your own evidence, your own source, etc., because I don't know anything about it. But this section of the video is terrible. Terribly done, terrible evidence, no script whatsoever. He says, and I quote, "She goes on to flex her pedophilic relationship." Guys, this is a 13-year-old. You guys do not care about this victim at all. And you're trying to say Soph doesn't? Soph, the one who's Star Katie's friend, the one who's actively trying to get Star out of this situation? What? What?
She also said everyone was aware of this, meaning it was completely tolerated, orchestrated by none other than Soph the Neko. Sophia prefers groomers who will give her videos popularity rather than the ones literally fucking grooming the person next to them. That being her underage furry cult members in the Neko cult. Oh gosh.
Just because people know about a situation does not mean that they're supporting it, that they are tolerating it, or that they are the orchestrators of it. That is not how that works. Oh my god. This narrative that these two people are trying to push, absolutely terrible, and it is just so blatantly obvious that they are lying or trying to rage bait. Not only do these people in this group chat dog on Star Katie for being friends with, Soph, they're also just, targeting and making fun of a 13-year-old who's getting groomed, by the way. They're trying to make this, their fault and Soph's fault at the same time, when they should be more focused on Nekazuna, the perpetrator, the groomer in this situation. I find this absolutely wild that they dragged this person into a group chat and started, yelling at them for being friends with Soph and yelling at them for being a victim. This is not how you treat a situation, especially a situation so severe as this one. Side note, the reason Soph probably hasn't talked about this publicly is because this is a private matter between her closest circle of friends and not something she wants immediately public, because it's private. Guys, not all things that happen between content creators needs to be public. I fear that's just common sense. Why are we trying to make this thing public when it is so clearly supposed to be private? Repeated screenshots that he's showing, and the ones where he shows Soph trying to talk Katie out of this, do not help his narrative. He's showing them in rapid succession, so we kind of get distracted and thinking that, his evidence is somehow credible with these 4 screenshots all shown one by one very fast. I'm not going to go over the conclusion of this video because I feel it's just repeating everything he's said throughout this entire video, and it's just as nothing burger. Nothing. Yeah. Safe, you are a terrible commentary YouTuber, if you even consider yourself a commentary YouTuber. Guys, this is not how you make a call-out post. If there was an example of how not to make a call-out post, it'd be this post right here. Grooming allegations are serious. They are not something to be thrown out everywhere. Same thing with rape allegations, same thing with abuse allegations. They are serious. They could get you arrested, they could put you in jail, and they could ruin people's lives. Guys, let's not be throwing around the word groomer everywhere. Please. I fear it's becoming too common these days.